up next, we've got an award for Dev for Good. So developers out working in their communities, helping out future generations of software professionals, developers, anything around STEM. So we thought it was very important to have an award for that. So we know we've got tons of people out there in our community that are active for that. So it's really great to be able to recognize anyone working in that space above and beyond what they do with their day job. And so this person for our Dev for Good, our first time we're giving out this award, is Buhaki, who on DZone has posted 7 articles that already have over 50,000 page views. So with Buhaki, they work with an effort for DevOps for Kids South Africa. If you've seen, Oracle also recognized their program last year. And they work to introduce children and teenagers to bring to them programming, robotics, and engineering in a fun way. And then off their slide, what they say is many rural and township schools in South Africa, where Buhaki is, and this effort is, don't have access to a computer facility. They don't have access to basic computer skills, and basic computer skills are compulsory in education, right? These are critical for higher learning as well in society, so they bring that to them. So you can see here, Buhaki and the DevOps for Kids, where they had kids, I guess, as young as 5, 7 years old at an event where they were teaching them Justin's favorite programming language, Java. So can you imagine getting an opportunity like this at a young age, being able to learn Java in a fun, compelling way, also getting a certificate for it. So we're just really thrilled and happy to recognize Buhaki and the DevOps for Kids as our Dev for Good award. And you can see a link there for their website where you can learn more about their efforts. So huge congratulations.
Thank you, guys. I'm quite honored for such a speech. Usually, yeah, it's quite an honor to actually join the DZone and the DZone core group team, because yeah, I used to write blogs way earlier in the year, and it was the Java community who told me to actually post, Reza actually, to post on DZone, and I reactivated my old account and I started posting. And I thought, you know what, I've got all the skill sets about over a decade of experience. Why not I just go to teach kids programming? Because the whole idea was from friends of mine who've been to university and especially doing engineering and computer science degree, and they've never had access to computers, especially township and disadvantaged schools. But it's quite compulsory when you go to universities, what you call in the US, I think college, that you need to have a basic computer skills and learn 1 or 2 languages, part of your curriculum. So I thought, why not do it? I've done it before, like over a decade ago, and I saw 1 or 2 take computer science. I thought maybe we do this, and I got stumbled upon DevOps for Kids, how it was successful in UK and in US and in northern part of Africa. So I started liaising with the founders, and I told them, if you have one in South Africa, they said, no, you can start one in South Africa. So I did. And 2 years later, people told me, Java, no, it's too hardcore for kids. And I'm like, you know what? You never know until you start. And then we started, and then now kids are asking how to build apps. So later in the year or a month or 2, we'll try and introduce them to mobile development, so that they can get the look and feel on how we do mobile development, not the professional level, but get a starter feel. So yeah, we're still out there. Obviously, COVID happened, and it was difficult to do it during lockdown and all the regulations. But as things starting to ease up, we will do more virtual and probably 1 or 2 classroom sessions, but obviously following COVID. But yeah, I thank you for the awards. I'm still going to do this. Me and my team are still working hard on it, and thank you.
Great. Thanks so much, Buhaki. I know on behalf of us, the Java team, Justin, everybody that voted for Java. This is just amazing stuff. Glad to have you here for it, as well as contributing on DZone. This just really inspires a lot of us. So just inspiring these future generations in profound ways. So just really amazing, and thanks so much for that as our first ever Dev for Good winner.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Excellent. And then just move